will be removed from the match if you remain inactive. Oh yeah, you can go kill yourself. We're going to be taking a look at Lucio and his wall riding fundamentals. This might be one of the longer videos, but not going to be as long as my most recent video, which is going to be how to win most of your 1v1 mystery duels. But we're going to be taking a look at your, well, actually our skill tiers of Lucio. Now, there's many different skill tiers, like the speed boost swapping, the speed boost, I call it the swapping Lucio, which is your swap from speed to heal, or you can be the healing Lucio that just heals, boops, shoots, and does nothing, or you can have the pro Lucio that has the wall riding skills, the swapping skills, the know-how Lucio that knows how to play the game correctly. And this allows you to, well, just allows you to be more versatile with Lucio. And yeah. So let's start it off with the beginner tier, which is just basic wall riding. And wall riding is very simple with Lucio. With beginners, it's easy to explain, it's easy to pull off, and it's easy to get above that beginner tier once you start wall riding. So we're going to be looking at the wall bounces, which allows you to give you a good amount of vertical movement in the game, and the extended wall rides, one of my best examples is, well, it was right there, but it would be, well, it would just be wall riding in general, and then you have the corner, or the rounding corners part, which is very, very simple. And with the backwards wall riding now, he's much easier to play now with his wall riding, and it brings him much more utility towards his kit, and it makes him much better as a support now, that he can be even more survivable with that backwards wall riding. And these tips will allow you to, well, be more survivable with Lucio. So let's start off with the first tip, which is just wall riding in general. You level yourself out by going about 2 feet up and then balancing out. This allows you to gain a little bit of vertical movement, but if you really want vertical movement, we're going to get into that later. Now, what can also give you some more vertical movement is wall riding and then going up to something that kind of goes up. So if you look at this corner right here, it goes up, round, and then goes straight. This is going to be useful like a staircase that allows you to go only up. Only up. Like I said, take the staircase for example. It only allows you to travel up, which is useful because you are wall riding on the wall, but you can't wall ride on the wall if you don't stay level to it. But I guess you trick the game into thinking that you're going up, but the corner boosted you up, so you stay going up, and then you round the corner and you keep going up. It's really, really useful. And a good prime example is the Ilios windmill. If you've ever watched me make a video on that. But another good example is the training ground, which is this corner right here. I have to stay level to it.
Check this out.
Which I need to actually show you guys it, but There we go. I just did it. And as you saw, I gained a little bit of upwards momentum or up vertical movement, and this allows you to just allows you to clear more vertical movement. But enough explaining about that. We already wasted our time with that. Let's learn about the actual wall bounces in this. I just did a wall bounce, and this is a good spot to really practice your advanced wall bounces, but we'll get into that later. But wall bounces, a good simple exercise you can do if you're beginners. Go to the training ground right here. Just try to get up to this level right here, and when you do that, extend your wall ride outwards and vertically move up until you get up here, and this will allow you to get a lot better at your vertical wall bounces. And you can also do that for simple jump mechanics to give you a little bit of speed, or it even allows you to gain, or no, it just allows you to round corners in a very efficient way. No, Lucio, no. Wrong one, Lucio. Oh my god. Let's just go. When you're bad as fuck with Lucio. But right here's a good example. You practice this right here, just a simple wall bounce over to here. That's a good example, and you can just keep trying over and over again until you get it. And once you get it,
Nothing's gonna stop.
It's fairly simple. Now, another good thing to practice when it comes to Lucio's wall bounces is at a corner. You can infinitely wall bounce since it's a corner edge, so it's basically infinite walls you can bounce on. So when you're coming near like a rounded corner, instead of jumping and rounding the corner, just jump on the pillar and then round the corner. It's hard to explain, but this rounded edge right here, if I jump down, wall ride, and then bounce on it, and then wall ride again, I'll allow myself to gain a really good amount of vertical movement, and vertical movement is a good thing with Lucio. So yeah. Next we're going to be taking a look at corner rounding. A very complex corner round is this right here, just these pillars. You basically practice gaining vertical movement. But a very, very simple corner rounding is this right here. It's very forgiving with this ramp. Or a more intermediate one is this one right here.
Check this out.
So you just go on here, just corner round. Very, very simple. You can go right here, corner round.
Nothing's gonna stop.
Go right here for a more advanced corner round down here. But you'll hit a death barrier if you drop too far. Simple exercises like that. Really, you want to have a control setting to where you can look while wall riding. If you don't, then this isn't going to be as useful, as you will have to stop some of your wall riding to then take your thumb off the analog stick to then jump again. So getting a scuff or getting bumper jumper on, or just replacing your jump button with something else, allowing you to not take your thumb off the analog stick, will help a lot. Now, so that's pretty much it for the beginners. Congratulations, you just graduated from beginner to intermediate Lucio. Now let's look at the steps to get out of intermediate Lucio. So, an intermediate Lucio would learn how to corner bounce. Oh, sorry, corner bounce. Corner bouncing is simply just going to a corner and bouncing upwards.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Yeah, just allowing you to gain vertical movement by bouncing on a corner or a pillar. And this is where that bumper jumper comes in, guys, because if you don't have it, well, yeah, that's gonna happen. But really, that's the only step in intermediate Lucio. Once you've really mastered that corner jump, you're going to come on to the advanced corner jump for any advanced Lucios. So now that you've graduated, once you've graduated out of intermediate Lucio school, now you're in advanced. And, well, this is where you need to learn advanced corner bouncing, which is going up to a corner and going up it without having to really look. It's better off if you do it on heal mode, in my opinion, because you won't overshoot yourself with the speed.
Oh yeah!
And that basically allows you to do that right there.
Yeah, time to heal up.
So, once you learn that, you've gotten the first out of the second part done. The second part is to memorize, and it sounds really corny, but memorizing your Lucio movement, what you can wall ride on, is going to help a lot within your Lucio wall riding career. Memorizing what platforms you can jump on is the only way to really get out of that advanced Lucio and into a master Lucio that allows you to learn Lucio a lot more, is to memorize. But yeah, so once you get to memorize, once you learn to do some advanced corner bouncing, you just graduated out of Lucio, or advanced Lucio, to master Lucio. Now, the only thing you really need to learn now is to advanced climb, know what to bounce on, know what to extend wall ride on, and know what flanks there are on the map. This solely comes down to memorization on Lucio and knowing what paths to take on each map to allow him to get him that flank or that boop needed to save that team. Also, knowing your boops is something that Lucio is needed for. Like, if you can boop people off well, and if you know how to survive well, you are officially a Master Lucio. Now, Grandmaster Lucio, well, there's really only one thing to say now, which is there's no Grandmaster Lucio. Just, this is not competitive ranking right here. But to practice the Master Lucio and the Advanced Lucio, going on to maps and skirmish for 30 minutes, just wall riding, is fantastic. And, yeah. Now you can also corner bounce while facing the corner. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but hey, whatever floats your boat, man. But yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, possibly subscribe. Just going out of Lucio and do a Master Lucio school when it comes to wall riding. This is how to do it fast and efficiently. But if you don't like Lucio, then I don't know why you clicked on the video, but hey, it's whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, possibly subscribe, it would make my day. Also, there's one more thing that you need to do in order to master Lucio, which is the outwards wall climb. This allows you where you need high sensitivity or high reaction time. But if you don't know how to outwards wall climb, you're basically screwed as a Lucio. And sorry it took you this long, but this is another thing Master Lucios need to learn in order to really get into that soul master position. Outwards wall climbing is a must. And it's hard, but you will be able to learn from it. And this is how you outwards wall climb. I really honestly don't know how to tell you other than,
Check this out.
well, just practice in the practice range, or your momentum will instantly change once you go from outward or corner to corner. Go to the wall. Okay, never mind, don't go to the wall. That's fine too. But yeah, outwards wall bouncing is really useful in terms of Lucio mastering. If you can't, it's better off to go in and then go to the corner, so turn to the left of the wall, but it's gonna take longer to kind of get into it. So if you can turn the opposite side of the wall to wall climb it, that would easily make you an even more mastered Lucio. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Please leave a like, possibly subscribe, it'd make my day. Peace out.